So, Brant, why do market segments matter in the lean startup world?
So, great question. In my mind, market segments drive everything. So, market segments are sort of understood. Market segments are not like demographics or firmographics, at least not necessarily like that. They're not verticals. So, the financial services industry is not a segment. So, it's key to understand that the definition of a market segment is it's a group of people that share the same problem and they speak the same language. So an IT manager and a CIO might have the same problem, but they don't speak the same language. Mm-hmm. The benefits that they're actually trying to get out of solving the problem are different. They have different metrics. And so your market segment needs to be, you need to focus your solution on one market segment, because typically the features that are required, how you market and how you're going to sell to those segments is going to differ. And also, if you put all of your resources into a market segment and you nail it, then you get to be known as a leader in that segment, and that's going to help you as you start knocking down adjacent segments. So it's sort of the bowling pin strategy, right? So you identify your number one pin, and as you knock that down, you're starting to rattle the two pins behind it. So I highly recommend people read Jeffrey Moore's Crossing the Chasm, which really laid this stuff out, I think, and is still, I think that was written in the 80s and still is completely valid today. So I'm a big fan of Alex Osterwalder's The Business Model Canvas, and I think he's got like 9 buckets in there. And I think it's a great exercise for entrepreneurs to go through and fill out those buckets. But there's a bunch of those buckets are dependent on what market segment you end up going. So I wouldn't spend too much time. I would concentrate on the problem and the solution and the market segments, and then everything. Once you've chosen your segment, once you know that you've got the right segment, a lot of the other aspects of your business model are going to come into place based upon the segment that you chose. So one customer might want a solution that's on a mobile phone. A different segment might want it SaaS on the web, and another one might want shrink wrap software. So clearly choosing that segment is going to determine all of these other elements of your business model.